You get the treats for not jumping on the furniture, not for jumping on the furniture. Okay, who chose the dog for this video? This video is sponsored by Molecule and supported by our patrons on Patreon. Click thumbs up for Otto, the giant Weimaraner. Otto, you're like 150 pounds. What are you doing? You're not a lap dog. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and if you haven't picked up a copy of my book yet, what are you waiting for? It's gonna help you train your dog. I'll have a link below. Today, I'm gonna show you the steps you need to take in order to show your dog how to stay off the furniture. Whether or not your dog is allowed on the furniture, that's totally up to you. I mean, there is no right or wrong answer, but maybe you would just prefer to have your own personal space, or you've got allergies and you'd like to keep dog hair off of your furniture. Indoor air can be 5 times worse than outdoor air, and we spend 90% of our time inside. This is the Molecule air purifier. It was really easy to set it up too. You just pull it out of the box, plug it in, it does a couple of things on its own. It's super user-friendly too because of the touch screen up here, and I love that it's quiet. No, I'm not gonna give you a treat for jumping on the furniture, Otto. Molecule is actually the world's first molecular air purifier. It introduces a new breakthrough science that's finally capable of destroying air pollutants at the molecular level. Otto, check it out. They provide real data here. It catches and actually destroys particles that are 1,000 times smaller than what a HEPA filter could. So if you've got asthma, pet allergies, or you just want to know that you're breathing wonderful, clean air, you should look into Molecule. And one customer even said she was able to breathe through her nose for the first time in 15 years. But you don't have any trouble breathing through your nose at all, do you? Tell me that doesn't look like it's from the year 2030. And you don't have to worry about going out and getting replacement filters because they'll automatically send those to you, and they're not expensive either. Molecule's technology has been verified by science, but most importantly, it's been tested by real people. For $75 off your first Molecule order, you can go to molecule.com, that's Molecule with a K, and enter promo code ZachGeorge when you check out. I'll have the link and details in the description. Otto, we gotta teach you how to stay off the furniture because you're out of control, man. Between you and me, I actually don't mind when dogs get on the furniture, but we still have a lesson to teach here. If your dog has an established habit of jumping on the furniture like Otto does, you're gonna have to be extra vigilant about enforcing the new rules. You're probably gonna find yourself in one of two positions. Either you're trying to break the habit of your dog jumping on the furniture, that's the position that Otto's in, or you're trying to prevent the habit from becoming established in the first place. Prevention is ideal because it takes a lot more work to change a bad habit that's already established than it does to prevent it to begin with. By having your dog on leash when you're first training them and carefully controlling their environment, you're in a much better position to accomplish this. But if you're like most people, you've probably given your dog a little bit too much freedom too early on, and they've gradually taken over every comfy surface in your house. And that might be fine for a lot of you. And I always say, if it's okay with you, it's okay with me. Let's start with how to be preemptive in order to prevent your dog from jumping on the furniture to begin with. A prerequisite for this is stay with distance while you walk away. So let's see how Otto's doing with this. This isn't gonna work, Otto. You're supposed to be down here. I'm supposed to be up there. This looks nothing like stay with distance. Come on, over here. You can do it. Come on, let's go. Yeah, there we go, off the couch. I love it. That was excellent. All right, now let's go with a sit. Perfect. Stay. That's looking good too. But I want to be able to walk away. Anytime you add distance to something, it makes it much more challenging. Stay. Pretty good. I was able to move away about a foot there between our eyes. That's how I measure distance when I'm practicing stay with distance, the distance between your eyes. Up, look at me, stay. Yes, good. So that's sit stay, but really, a more reliable stay tends to be a down stay for most dogs. So let's see if we can get him to lie down and stay. Lie down. I'll lure him into a down. He's more of a default sitter than a default downer. Now, most dogs are used to holding their stay in this type of really rehearsed training situation, but when you change an element, like sit down on the couch, for example, they may think it's over. Stay. So my goal here is to be able to sit down just like that. Stay, good. Nice, stay. And notice here how my attention is completely focused on him. Okay, good job. Because once your attention is divided, your dog isn't gonna pay too much attention to you. At least most dogs won't. And did you notice that the second I started talking to the camera, my attention is divided and he's like, oh, I don't have to listen anymore. You are a weird dog. You're doing a great job. Look at that automatic down. I'm just gonna go ahead and reward that too. He lied down without me asking him. And ultimately, this is the behavior we want to get. It's automatic. Automatic, his name is Otto. And even if your dog isn't brilliantly holding their stay, if they're showing restraint of any kind where they otherwise would get on the couch, then try to go out of your way to acknowledge that as well. It's important to have treats at room temperature so that you can easily get to them. Being a good dog. That's excellent. I like that you're holding a down stay. You're not on the furniture right now. And when you catch your dog being good, just like this, don't waste those opportunities to reinforce them with genuine, sincere praise. And of course, a nice little food reward can go a long way to creating a positive association with this kind of behavior. We know that he has it in him to really hold a down stay while I sit on the couch if we really enforce the rules. In the beginning, you're gonna need to do this for several minutes at a time. Your dog really needs to understand that you're going to insist that they hold that stay rather than jumping on the furniture. So consistency is extra key when teaching this. We're not waiting for Otto to jump on the couch to then say, hey, bad dog, get down. You always have to be aware of where your dog is. So you've got to keep an eye on them out of the corner of your eye. Even if you're on the couch, maybe you're on your iPad or watching TV or whatever it is. But you must be ready to snap into training mode at a moment's notice. It might feel like you're not getting anywhere the first several days that you attempt to teach this because this isn't exactly intuitive for dogs. I mean, let's face it, dogs like to be near us and they certainly love soft, comfortable surfaces too. But of course, there are going to be times where your dog does jump on the couch if the habit is well established. What if your attention gets divided and your dog does get up on the couch? If your dog indicates that they're about to get up and attempt to jump on the furniture, you should intervene and promptly put them back into a stay. This is what we call redirecting, and this is how we show them what we'd prefer they do rather than punishing them after the fact, which is much less effective. Otto, I think we're gonna exceed the weight limit of this couch. Well, this is how we redirect. Let me show you. Here's a treat. Come here, over here. Good. Notice I didn't pull him off the couch. I didn't lift him off the couch. Sit. Good work, nice job. I got him to do it voluntarily because if you force your dog to do something, they're not learning. You have to actually show them how to go through the motions and make that extra effort. That's how you get real results. And you might be wondering, did we just reward him for getting on the couch? We're gonna redirect him, all right? So I've got the treat right here. We're gonna show him, hey, look, I got the treat over here. But I'm not just gonna give him the treat. The last thing I want to do is reinforce, hey, you jump on the couch, you get a treat. So I'm gonna ask him to sit. Now I'm gonna put him into a lie down. I'm gonna have him stay. And I'm gonna reward that behavior. The better you get at redirecting, the better trainer you're going to be. And you may have to redirect dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of times, especially if you're trying to break a bad habit. Again, that's normal, and that's why consistency is so important when teaching dogs. Let's make sure that Otto really understands this concept and make it extra tempting for him. We're gonna put something he loves up here on the couch. You are not getting this chicken. The reason we're doing this is to really tap into Otto's ability to control his impulses, so we're gonna make it a little extra hard for him. This is a great way to proof this behavior. If they'll stay off the couch even when there's something amazing on it, then they'll probably stay off it when it's just being a normal couch. Leave it over here. I'm gonna redirect him from the chicken. Look at that, do you see that? I didn't have to touch him. There was a whole chicken right there, and I used the treats. We're gonna do it again, this is tough. It smells so good. All right, stay. Good, and my goal is to be able to sit next to that cooked chicken on the couch and see how well he does and make sure he doesn't jump up there trying to get it. Stay. Sit. Stay. Yes, okay, good work, nice work. Everything is okay except going after that chicken or getting on the couch right now. So even if he doesn't do great with stay, the fact that he's not jumping on the furniture is what I'm really focused on. This is how we pick our battles when we're teaching dogs. Stay. Oh, look at that. Now, I love that. He just went into a down stay right there. I'm gonna give him a jackpot reward because he's very persistent about trying to get to the chicken. But this is great. You're doing a good job, buddy. So I've got a down stay while there's a chicken sitting next to me. That's awesome. As a reminder, if you catch your dog getting on the furniture while you're in the other room, this means you're not controlling the environment well enough. It's a really easy mistake to make. As with most types of training, a regularly exercised dog makes for a much more compliant dog, so make sure you're polishing up those fetch skills too. Click thumbs up for Otto. I mean, look at the self-control he exhibited today. Get $75 off your first order when you get a Molecule air purifier at molecule.com, Molecule with a K, and enter promo code ZachGeorge when you check out. That link and details will be in the description. Subscribe to my channel, check out our new t-shirts, I'll have that link below, and make sure you've got a copy of my book, Dog Training Revolution. It'll help you teach your dog, and I know you'll enjoy it. We'll see you guys in the next video.